And here now before you are the first ever degree candidates of Stella and Charles Guttman Community College. In the presence of Manhattan Borough President Gale A. Brewer, CUNY Chancellor J.B. Milliken, and CUNY Vice Chairperson Philip Berry, and Trustee Arshad, Guttman President Scott Evanbeck, Provost Joan Lucariello, Guttman faculty and staff, special guests, family, and friends, I hereby direct the inaugural commencement of Stella and Charles Guttman Community College to begin. We have been eager for this day to arrive, and we are so happy you could all join us and celebrate the achievement of our students. It is my honor now to call to the podium President Scott Evanbeck.
Thank you, Aaliyah. Good evening. Tonight we celebrate the college's first commencement. 80 members of the inaugural class will walk across the stage and receive their diplomas. We wear our robes and regalia as a way to honor and celebrate our students and to show our respect for academic history and tradition. Dressing in academic regalia reminds us that this is a very significant and special moment in many of our lives. Much hard work has been done on the part of our students, faculty, and staff for this day to arrive. So this is both a celebratory and a solemn event, an evening of celebration and respect.
Oh, beautiful four-patron dream that sees beyond the years. Thine alabaster cities gleam, undimmed by human tears. America, America, God shed His grace on thee, and crown thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea.
As we sit, eagerly awaiting the moment we receive our diplomas, we reflect upon these past 2 years as the inaugural class of Stella and Charles Guttman Community College. We reflect upon the struggles we have endured throughout our lives as students, and for many of us as first-generation graduates. Today's ceremony is evidence of our triumph over the challenges we have faced throughout our lives. We have dedicated a total of 17,520 hours commuting to school, attending classes, studying for tests, writing essays, and giving presentations. We have been the willing guinea pigs for an institution that is the first of its kind, an institution established with the highest of expectations from those who began formulating this innovative college.
Our hearts are teeming with love and gratitude as we take this time to acknowledge our professors, staff, and administratives for the effort and hard work they themselves put forth to see our academic successes reach pinnacles we never thought possible. By consistently motivating us to transcend the boundaries which strain to limit us, our professors have influenced our decisions, actions, and the paths we have taken which will propel us onward to victory over that general idea of I cannot. The legacy we have founded here at Guttman inspires us to maintain the bar we have set, and we will continue to set that bar high as we navigate these turbulent waters known as life. Thank you.
As the name of our college suggests, we have a very special relationship with the Stella and Charles Guttman Foundation, led by Ernest Rubenstein. All the members of the board are with us tonight. So will Ernie please stand, and Peter Herbert, and Susan Butler Plum, and Robert Gassman, and Patricia Franzi, and Benjamin Herbert, and Sister Paulette Lomaco, and Elizabeth Olafson, Lila Noble, and Maura Flynn. Please all stand so that we can thank you. Thank you. Members of the audience, as you can see from the profiles of the students in our commencement program book, our students tell the college's story with profound authenticity. While they were students at Guttman, they discovered in themselves strength, creativity, levels of intelligence, confidence, and compassion that perhaps they didn't know they had. You'll get a sense of that from what they wrote in their profiles, how grateful they are and how excited they are for what the future holds for them. I feel so thankful that I've had the chance to get to know so many of them. It's an honor to be part of the community of Guttman Community College and to work with faculty and staff who are so dedicated to student success. I have the great pleasure now to introduce again Manhattan Borough President, the Honorable Gale A. Brewer. We are fortunate indeed that she and so many city leaders recognize and support the crucial mission that is carried out each and every day by the faculty and staff of CUNY's 24 colleges, schools, and the Graduate Center. Madam Borough President, will you please come to the podium and will you all join me in welcoming her?
Thank you very much. This is a very big honor, so thank you very much, Mr. President and Chancellor and members of the board and all the people who make today so special. I am unbelievably honored to be at Guttman College, Community Colleges, to celebrate your very first commencement.
You've been pioneers, and we will watch with pride as your next chapters unfold. So be bold. Don't be afraid to do what hasn't been done before. Don't hesitate because no one else has done it. You're part of that today. You've done something already today that no one else has done before, and you're leading the pack.
You will never forget this day. This day is not the end. It is the beginning of a wonderful life that each and every one of you have in front of you. I want to thank each and every one of you, not because you're an experiment, but because you're pioneers. Each and every one of you are pioneers. And what do pioneers do? They look at obstacles in front of them, and then they say how they are going to overcome. This is just the beginning of the journey that each and every one of you will continue to take.
Before I leave the podium, I want to say thank you to the incredible faculty and staff of Guttman Community College. You were our trustee guides. You were with us every step of the way. We can never thank you enough for believing in us. It might even be said that sometimes you believed in us more than we believed in ourselves. Our success is your success. Thank you.
I came to New York from the Gambia in 2010. New York is a generous and a wonderful city. Since the middle of the 19th century, it has been a champion of public higher education. I've received so much here in my time, and I've come to understand the importance of giving back. Speaking for those of us in Guttman's inaugural class, we have had to work very hard, but we know that Guttman has put us on a trajectory for success that will transform our lives and the lives of our subsequent generations of our family. Many of us will live and work in New York City for the rest of our lives. We will complete our bachelor's and advanced degrees and go on to have a productive and a great career in the city. I pledge to you that we will never forget our time here at Guttman. Guttman will always be our home base, and we will find ways to give back, whether it's through our active participation in the College Alumni Association or serving as a mentor to Guttman students. We are very aware of the phrase, to whom much is given, much is expected from. For the opportunities we have received here, I pledge we will find ways to keep our ties with Guttman intact and vital. I will begin that tradition now by presenting to President Scott Evenbeck the inaugural class gift to Guttman. It is a plaque that reads, "With gratitude for a stellar academic foundation, the class of 2014.
I think not only about your successes, but also your journey. I think about how community is at the center of our college mission statement and how you helped build our community. So what is next, or where are you going? Many of you thought 2 years would be a long time, and yet it seemed to happen quickly. Your journeys continue, whether it is in an actual classroom or the classroom of work or life. The answer is always the same. Never stop learning. Never stop challenging yourself. As Sophocles said, wisdom is the supreme part of happiness.
The grandest hope we can hold for you today, this your graduation day, is that through education, you become an even better human being than you already are. More sensitive, more compassionate, more generous, more considered.
So when I was told that I was the class valedictorian, I was simultaneously terrified and thrilled. I did it! So the thought of delivering the valedictorian address made me very nervous, as you can see. For the last 5 years, I have concentrated on my writing skills, on writing stories. So spending so much time writing, I have come to feel that life is somewhat like a long story, a narrative with so many chapters or scenes until we reach the end. And fellow classmates, these past 2 years have certainly been a very important chapter in our lives. When we all started in August 2012, most of us, if not all, would jokingly refer to ourselves as experimental test subjects for the college and for subsequent students. I think that we may just be the brightest test subjects ever to grace the face of the earth. My dear fellow graduates, be proud that we have nurtured and set the standards and expectations for students of Guttman Community College. So from this day on, think of us as not the experimental subjects of future students of Guttman. We have passed on our set of experiences, our legacy to the next generation, while we go on to create a new set of expectations for ourselves.
President Evenbach, I have the honor to present to you the college's inaugural candidates for graduation and respectfully request that you confer upon them the degrees for which they are qualified.
By the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees and upon the recommendation of the faculty, I confer upon all of you who have completed the respective requirements the degree of Associate in Liberal Arts and Sciences, Associate in Human Services, Associate in Business Administration, Associate in Urban Studies, and Associate in Applied Information Technology with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto.